Now we are discussing about chemical business options. In that, firewood production is also one of the options. A firewood processor is a machine designed to cut and split firewood with minimal manual handling of the logs. There are typically four main parts of the machine, each dedicated to a separate function. What is the process of making firewood? Preparing firewood involves three main steps: cutting logs into lengths that will fit in your fireplace or wood stove, splitting those cross-cut logs lengthwise along the grain into smaller pieces, and then stacking the split firewood to keep it up off the ground to dry properly. Next point is what is called firewood. Firewood is any wooden material that is gathered and used for fuel. Generally, firewood is not heavily processed and is in some sort of a recognizable log or branch form. Compared to other forms of wood fuel like pellets, firewood can be seasoned and heat treated or unseasoned. And next point is what are the sources of firewood. It is usually wooden logs of different sizes. It is classified as softwood and hardwood. Firewood is highly used in Indian households for cooking. And next point is what firewood used for. What is firewood used for? Wood fuel can be used for cooking and heating and occasionally for fueling steam engines and steam turbines that generate electricity. Wood may be used indoors in a furnace, stove or fireplace, or outdoors in a furnace, campfire or bonfire. And next point is what are the three types of firewood. There are three different types of firewood. Those are green, seasoned or kiln dried. And which type you use makes all the differences with the quality of your fire. And next point is what wood is used for firewood. Hardwoods such as maple, oak. Maple syrup will be heavily produced in foreign countries. So maple wood is also mostly useful for firewood production, and oak, ash. But maple firewood means it is having some age. After getting some years of producing maple syrup, the end way they will use for firewood production. Then oak, ash, birch and most fruit trees are the best burning woods that will give you hotter and longer burn time. These woods have the least pitch and sap and are generally cleaner to handle. Especially in industries, so firewood production is also, firewood is most important for their burner furnaces and containers heating with products. So next is which tree is best for firewood. Oak, white and red oak trees make great firewood because of its strength and density, which helps to produce great heat. Hickory is of similar quality and density to oak, making it another great option. And next point is what is the chemical formula of firewood. CH4 plus 4O2 indicates to CO2 plus H2O. Next is what are the names of firewood plants. The results showed that Castanopsis indica, Phoebe etunota, Micropanax undulatum, Ixonathus Hasiana, then Morus levigatia and Caryota urens, Lithocarpus elegans and Listra elatia are the most preferred firewood species. And next point is what is the heat value of a firewood. 1 pound of oven dry wood of any hardwood species has an available heat value of about 8,600 BTU resinous softwood species such as shortleaf pine tend to average slightly higher at 9050 BTU per oven dry pound. Freshly cut Missouri hardwoods commonly have a 75% of moisture content on an oven dry basis, which wood burns faster. Next point is which wood burns faster. Softwoods like pine, cedar, and spruce burn quicker than hardwoods. If you are looking for a log that burns slowly, you will want to use hardwood options such as oak, maple, or hickory logs. And next point is what are the qualities of firewood. Firewood should have a moisture content of below 30% at least for burning. The density of the wood also affects how long it needs to be seasoned for. Oak is a very dense wood and can take up to 2 years to season fully. Next point is what is the most eco-friendly firewood. Whether you are chopping your own wood or buying it from the store, according to Hayes chimney, opt for long burning woods such as hickory or beech and combine it with white oak, which is especially plentiful and burns decently long and clean. Next point is what is the fuel in a wood fire. Most of what is burning when you use logs are volatile hydrocarbons. These take the form of tos, creosote, and resins, etc. They constitute about 70 to 80% of the available heat energy and are an excellent fuel. And next point is what is firewood so expensive? In autumn, prices inevitably rise, or more and more people remember to purchase firewood before winter arrives. Very few vendors forget to take advantage of this annual explosion in demand to purchase high quality firewood at a lower than usual price. Consider stocking up early in the year instead. So this is the information regarding firewood production. Firewood production is also most important for factories and electricity making and all these also. So very good demand is there, but we should have very good vehicle transportation should be very good, and workers should be skilled workers should be there, and as well as why skilled workers means logs are there, when to cut, where to cut, and how it will cut means only the experts are there. They can design very well. So firewood is also very profitable and demandable products. So it can use it as the business product also for firewood production is very useful to all. Wishing you all the best.